Hey, what's up, guys? Tuddle here, and I got a very special guest on with me. And I found out about this gentleman from my good friend that I went to high school with, Thomas Buckner. I had him on my Skype show a couple of weeks ago, and I got Dustin Seymour. What's up, man? How are you, buddy?
Good, Tuddle. How you doing?
Good, man. So tell me a little bit about yourself. I read your bio. It's very interesting, but I think hearing it from you is a little bit more better because you are more passionate about your career, your music, and stuff like that. How long have you been doing this for? I think I read somewhere you got interested in music at the age of 2.
Yeah, well, my dad was a gospel singer when I was growing up, and
Yeah.
would always hop on
Now,
stage, want to grab the.
was he a preacher or a pastor or
No,
anything?
no, no, just grew up singing in church, and in high school he started a gospel group, and then he had me, and he was still doing it, and I loved going to watch him, and so that's my first real memory of music.
Yeah. So now, what genre would you put yourself in when it comes to music? Country music, because country music, in my opinion, has a different definition now. Because me growing up, country music was one thing. You had people like Alan Jackson, George Strait,
Yeah.
Great musicians like that, Garth Brooks. Now it just sounds like a lot of the country musicians that are coming out that are new are poppy. They sound more pop than anything.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I mean, country music is my first love. I do consider myself a country singer, but I have a lot of R&B influence, and I think that shows in my music. I love both. I love all kinds of music, but soul music, country music, those are my two loves, and so it just kind of naturally comes out in my music.
On with me right now is I'm going to call you a singer-songwriter in my opinion, because I like that, because you do write your own music, which is something that is really, really cool that a lot of musicians don't. A lot of people don't realize that, these songs are written for them. And I think it takes more talent to write your own stuff and go from there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, songwriting's it's important to me. And I think you're right. In order to be real genuine, I think you need to write your own stuff.
Now, you spent some time in Nashville when you were going to school. Now,
Yeah.
being in Nashville, like, have you ever had one of your songs, possibly, one that you've written that you felt really passionate about? Has anybody like come to you and said, "Hey, man, I'm interested in this song. I'd like to, start singing it"?
Yeah, I've had some inquiries and some interest, but I haven't had anyone, cut my song yet.
But now let me ask you this though. I mean, if you were so passionate about a song that it's your song and you liked it so much, do you think you'd have a hard time letting somebody else do it and get the fame from it?
If it was a super special song to me, I think I'd have to wait for the right artist. You know what I mean? You can always do that, but yeah, I think certain songs I would keep for myself, and others I would allow to be recorded by somebody else.
What? That's cool. Now, if people want to find you, how can they track you down? Like, if they want to find your music, your social media, website, everything, go ahead and mention that right now.
Yeah, website's DustinSeymour.com. That's SEYMOUR. Facebook, Dustin Seymour Music. Instagram, Dustin Seymour Music. Twitter, Dustin Seymour. YouTube, Dustin Seymour. So.
Yeah. Now, have you noticed that as being a musician, you do have to be, with me being in radio broadcasting, it's so important to be in contact with the people that support your career and your music and stuff. Right. Social media, it's a way to engage with your audience, but it's so important nowadays.
It really is. Yeah, you can't exist in any sort of media without being a part of social media.
Who are some of your influences growing up when it comes to country music?
Well, for country music, the guy that made me want to be a singer is Randy Travis. That's the first person I
Guy had a lot of he's had a lot of problems though, Randy Travis.
He has, yeah.
Great musician, but I think all musicians have their demons.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, you kind of have to be a glutton for punishment and have something a little bit wrong with you to want to be in the music business.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. Now, what you got any upcoming gigs right now that people can check you out?
Yeah, every year we do a big party the day before Thanksgiving at City Limits Tap Room in DeLand. It's me and my band, 8 to 12. It's always a really fun time. It's the biggest drinking day of the year, so we're going to have some fun. You can find everything.
Do you call DeLand home?
I do, yeah. I was born and raised in DeLand, Orange City. Actually, I would say I grew up in Barberville because that's where my grandparents were from.
Yeah, and not a lot of people know Barberville. The only thing I knew the only thing in Barberville was a couple of gas stations and the Pioneer Settlement.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. On with me right now is musician, singer, songwriter Dustin Seymour. You can check him out on his website. It's dustinseymour.com, correct?
That's correct.
All right. Now, so any plans of getting on tour? Like, where are you going from here with your music? Like, what are your plans?
Yeah, on the daily, my plans are always to write songs, but I'm in the studio working on a new album. I'm always playing shows, so I'm always at it. There's always something going on.
Yeah, you definitely got to hustle, but it'd be cool, man, if you could get on opening acts of one a country music act. You only need that one big break. I mean, you could be the most talented musician in the world, but it takes a little bit of luck too, because there's just so much out there, and you need that big break, somebody that is going to give you a chance to maybe open up for you or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the chance to open for tons of big people, and it's awesome. Yeah, but I never got a big break as of yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. We were going to try out a song here and see how it sounded so people could check out your music.
Yeah, for sure.
It sounds good on your end, man, and I think it's going to sound good. So tell me about this song that you're gonna do.
Yeah, this is a newer song I wrote. It'll be on my new album. It's called "Work to Work It Out." Basically, it's about putting in the work to, it's about a relationship, but you got to put in work to make it work. So
now, what's the writing process like for you? Do you write the music first before the lyrics, or do you do lyrics first then music?
It depends. I would say it's about I would say 75% of the time I'll come up with a line or an idea first lyrically. The other 25% I would say it'd be like a guitar chord pattern or a melody that piques my interest and gets me started down a path. But usually it's lyrics.
Well, cool, man. Well, let's hear it, man. I'm looking forward to hearing this. I checked out some of your stuff on YouTube and I loved it, and I always love acoustic stuff. So definitely, man, take it away. We would love to hear it.
Cool. Thanks, man. Neither of us want to be sitting alone, sitting at home, waiting for the other to pick up the phone. Just 'cause we had a little fight, there ain't nothing we can't put in the back of our minds, so we can talk it over and spend some time. That no one else is gonna save us. Work it out what we put in, all of it comes down to me and you. Yeah, we gotta work it out. And isn't that what love is all about? work to make this life complete. You ain't gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. We're always waiting for the end of the world, end of a turn, watching everything we build crash and burn. It's gonna be different this time. Well, I know what you want, and you're all that I need. So leave the past where it is and get back to you and me. I'm putting my hands where you can see them, and my heart is on my sleeve. Tell me all the things you need to say. We gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. And isn't that what love is all about? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta work to make this life complete. Yeah, we gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. When we started this thing, babe, never thought we'd always see it ending this way. Yeah, you know we did, babe. So move in a little closer and have a love you over. And let our bodies lead the way. We gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. And isn't that what love is all, love is all, love is all about? Yeah, we gotta work to make this life complete. Yeah, we gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. Yeah, yeah, we gotta work to work to work to work to work it out. Yeah.
Wow, man, awesome.
Cool.
That was great, dude. Thank you. I mean, for us doing this over Skype, I mean, the quality was great, man. I mean, I lost connection there for about 2 seconds, but besides that, the song sounded amazing, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on. It was cool.
Now, once again, I want to make sure everybody can check you out. So plug all your stuff, or your website, how people can get a hold of you, contact you. Like, can they contact you from your website if they're interested in booking you for a gig?
I'm actually redesigning my website right now, so it just redirects to my Facebook page, but that'll be up real soon. So you can message me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever.
Okay.
Kind of social media.
Give out all your places to contact you at.
Yeah. Facebook is Dustin Seymour Music, Instagram Dustin Seymour Music, Twitter @Dustin Seymour, and YouTube /Dustin Seymour. So come.
All right, man. Well, I really appreciate it, and I want to have you on again, man, and get an update on how you're doing and stuff.
For sure. Yeah, man.
All right, man.
Birthday, by the way.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I said happy birthday, by the way.
Oh man, thank you. Yeah, it's been a great weekend.
That's
a great weekend, man. I appreciate that. I've gotten so many people messaging me. I'm not even going to be able to get back to everybody. So all the love and support's been great, especially being off the radio at this time. But I'll get back soon. But man, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And if there's anything I can ever do to help promote you or whatever, just let me know, okay?
Thanks, Tuddle. Nice talking with you.
All right, man.
See you, man.